Hello everybody, good evening. How you doing? You're welcome back again to CryptoMall. And if this is your first time of seeing a video from CryptoMall, please do well to click the subscribe button, go to this video, like the video, and also please do well to go to the comment section and mention making money on Binance P2P or just P2P, anything related or crypto. Just mention crypto related word in the comment section so that we can reach as many as possible. First off, I'd like to apologize for not coming through as usual. It's not because of the deep we are in. As a matter of fact, if you've been with us for a very long time, you know it is actually in the deep. I like to make more videos. Do you understand? I've not been coming through because I have some engagement from physical engagement, which will soon be rounding up. So, and this has been taking my time. So, please accept my apology. And then again, Crypto Mall is 1 year. It turned 1 year on the 24th of June 2022. And so, I just want to, in appreciation of this, I just want to first off appreciate God and also appreciate some people on this platform. So I'll be giving away 5,000 naira to 4 people on this page. All you need to do is go to the comment section, mention crypto related word, and tell me why you need this money. That's what I think you need to do, and it will be selected on the merit level. All right, so that is it for that. And also, before I go to the main content of this video, I'd like to remind us of the first ever crypto mall gathering, which will be like a training section. It's called Blockchain Weekend. Sorry, I can't pull up the flyer now, but some people are in the group already. If you know you want to be a part of that, the registration fee is actually still $50. It will be coming up in September 2022, and so you still have that ample time to register for it. And if you are interested in that, there's a link in the description box. Do well to click the link, join the group, and then you get more updates. It's a physical gathering in Abuja. It will be happening live in Abuja. It's a physical gathering where you have people to come coach and teach about cryptocurrency. So any questions you have, anything you have physical people you can meet and talk to. I will be there, of course, by God's grace. All right. So why am I doing this video? If you are familiar with this platform, you will know most of the content on this page is P2P. Most of the content of this page is P2P. That's actually the reason, the primary reason why this platform was created, because there was literally nobody doing explanation on that, and I felt like when I got the secret, I felt like releasing to the people, right? But over the time, you can see that things has been changing. Things has really been changing on the P2P space. So I keep on updating and updating and updating, and I think it's been a while I updated, and some people have been requesting for it real good, and I said I'll make an update. Meanwhile, this video, I don't want it to take too long. I don't want it to take too long. So in case I'm unable to explain in details, I'll point out some videos you need to go and check, and then after checking this, you check those videos too to buttress some of my point, because I probably will not be doing all I have been, because I have a number of videos like this one. This first video is like the first ever video. You can see a year ago is like the first ever video, so you can watch that when you're done. You can watch these two. Okay, the title of this one is make 5,000 naira daily, and the title of this one is this next one, this one here. It says make up to 20,000 naira daily. Binance to P2P. I made this one 6 months ago. It's like 36 minutes long. So you watch that too, just to buttress this video and all. And also, this one is like is 1 hour 30 minutes. I took my time to explain all I could explain in this video. In this uh make up to, this is the part two of this one. Actually, this is the part two. So you watch this two, and you can watch this two, and just go through the page and watch as many content as you can see. If you are just hearing about P2P and you are just about going into the business, but if you have been with us all this while, all you need is this current video, and just check out the update. Now, before we go into the video again, I need to mention, because the flyer on this and the picture on this particular video will say something like maybe how to make 20,000 naira a day or so. People have been asking me, with 100,000 naira, can I make this amount? I need to expatiate more on that, on the questions people has been asking me recently. I need to ask. Number one, the minimum, the barest minimum you can trade with on this platform, on this Binance P2P platform, is $100. And $100 at the moment is like 62,000 naira. That's the minimum. Now, the minimum, if you're using the minimum, don't expect to get 20,000 naira per day. No, it's not possible. I don't know. It's possible with God, but humanly speaking, it's not possible. It's not possible. It's not feasible. Even with your 100k, even with your 200k, it is very, if you make that amount, that means you have worked out yourself. You have worked. In fact, even if you work hard, self, it's hard for you to get that. Now, for convenience's sake, if you want to make such amount, and that is all you are doing, that is basically all you are doing through the day, then you start with 500k. Don't get me wrong, even if you have less than that, you can still make that, because the market sometimes are flexible. Do you understand? Market is usually flexible sometimes. Sometimes you have high margin, sometimes you have low margin. Do you understand? So I need to reiterate that don't expect to get 200k, 20,000 naira daily with your 100k, with your 200k. That's too much expectation. Too much. Not to talk of 60k. 60. As a matter of fact, personally, if I'm trading, okay, let me not mention personally. This is the yardstick you should use for your investment. Any capital you are bringing in, the minimum target you are expecting is like 1% of that capital. I will explain myself again. If you are bringing 100k capital into the business, the minimum capital that you should be expecting at the end of it, the minimum profit ROI you should be expecting at the end of the day is 1% of the 100,000 naira, and that is 1,000 naira. Meanwhile, I said minimum, right? You can make above that, but your target should be like 1,000 naira daily at least. At least. Do you understand? You can make above that. And humanly speaking, because you can't work 24 hours, your highest target, highest, except volatile days, is like 5% daily. That's like the highest. I'm just saying. Do you understand? So that is it. So even with this, with the flyer you saw that led you to this video, you should have like, maybe if you want to make that 20,000 naira, that means you should have, conveniently, you should have like 2 million naira. Do you understand? If you still have 1 million naira, you can make it. If you still have 500k, you can make it. Just like it will not be convenient for you making it that way. It will not be really convenient, but conveniently 2M we do it. Just know that if you have 5M in this capital, just know that you will be able to make 50k conveniently. Do you understand? If you have 100k, you'll be able to make 1k conveniently. If you have 200k, you'll be able to make 2k conveniently. If you have 500k, you'll be able to make 5k conveniently. Do you understand? And if you stretch more, you make more. Do you get it? That is the concept of the business. That is it. Another question people used to ask me is that, can I buy, if I want to buy 500k, can I sell it off immediately, or can I buy it off immediately? Bro, you cannot exhaust this market. As a matter of fact, the only place where you can have lesser traffic is maybe when you are trading with 50 million or 100 million. Do you understand? That's when you it might be slow, because there are no much people trading on that space. So your 500k, your 200k, your 1M, your 5M is just like, by the way. Do you understand? So is the highly, some people are saying maybe, yeah, you cannot even use 1 million to do it. Bro, your 1 million will be sold out immediately, like as fast as possible. Do you understand? And you can run. Another question is, people will be asking me, how many times can I run this in a day? You can run it as many times as possible. You can see I'm not clicking my screen yet. When I'm clicking my screen, I'm showing you all the tabs and rounding up the video. This is the basic explanation for it. Now, before I tap my screen, what do you need for this business? In case you are just seeing this video for the very first time, you're just hearing about Binance P2P for the very first time. What do you need for this business? Number one, you need the Binance app. You need the Binance app. Here's the Binance app. You need the Binance app. You need a capital minimum of 62,000 naira. Minimum of 62,000 naira, maximum of how much you can get. But the minimum is 62,000 naira at the moment. Okay, let me just say $100, because dollars keep increasing. The other time I said 58,000, dollars keep increasing. So whatever the amount of dollar is at the time of seeing this video for you, you multiply it. You understand? So that is it. And then you need a bank account to cash out and to send funds. Meanwhile, this bank account, I used to mention to people that is not this regular bank, because if you use the regular bank, they will give you high charges that will deduct your money and deduct your profit. Or banks that should be used are these online banks like Kuda, like OPay, like VFD, and all, Alert, and all. A link is in the description box, so that if you want to register for any of those banks. And also, so you have to register on Binance. You have to register and verify on Binance. I've made some videos about this earlier, so go back to the videos and check them out. So after being verified, after verification and all, what do you need to do? Come to P2P. You can see the space. This is P2P here. Click P2P. So we are on P2P now. Now, for those that know how this run earlier, the updates you need is that the margin has now reduced to 1.2. The minimum margin now is 1.2, no longer 2.2 or 2.3 like we had in the previous video. That's just the major difference and the update you are waiting for. So even if you end this video at this point in time, you can continue and go and start trading. But notwithstanding, you can still wait because there are still some things I need to chip in. You can still wait till the end of the video. Do you understand? But that's like the major updates you actually need. But if this is your first time, just keep watching. Now, how do you get your margin? See, look at this here, right here. Margin is like the difference between your buying and your selling. Now, if you buy Maggi for 5 naira and you sold it for for 7 naira, 7 minus 5, that's 2. Your marginal profit, your profit margin is 2 naira, right? That's just like it here. Now, the margin, the minimum margin you should use for trading is 1.3. Now, imagine if you bought the Maggi 5 naira and you sold for 4.5, that's a loss. Do you understand? Now, your minimum margin for that Maggi is when you have added the transportation. Maybe transportation costs 50 kobo. Do you understand? Once you have, that's your cost now is 5.50, right? 5 naira 50 kobo, right? Now, you know, even if it's sold at 5 naira, you are still in a loss, right? Because you transported yourself to and fro, which is 50 kobo. So you have to sell higher than 50 kobo. So your margin, your minimum margin should be like 0.5. So if you or say to make equilibrium, do you understand the difference, so that you'll not be in a loss neither in a profit? The minimum you can sell is 5.5, so that at all oh, you no make profit, you no make loss. It's better than not making loss at all. That doesn't mean you have made profit. Do you understand? So the minimum margin for that margin now is 0.5 based on the cost of buying. Do you understand? But if you now have a margin of 1.0, 1.0 minus your minimum margin, which is 0.5, is 0.5, right? That means you have a profit margin of 0.5. If you don't understand what I just said, take it back and listen over again, because it can be confusing, I can assure you. And if you still don't understand, go back to the previous videos and watch. Like I said, I'm not trying to rush this video, but I'm trying to make it as brief as possible. Now, look at this platform here. See this interface. Here, we have the buy and we have the sell here. Meanwhile, I told people that for a merchant, this buy is actually sell for you, and this sell is actually buy for you. I know you don't understand. I'll come over it again. If you have, okay, let's continue with the analogy of Maggi. Now, you went to a shop to buy Maggi as a customer. Let's assume as a customer now, you want to cook in your house and you went to a shop to buy Maggi. You bought the Maggi for 5 naira. Do you get? You are buying for your own consumption, right? As a customer. But the person selling for you is selling for profit's sake. Nothing more. Not because he loves you and wants you to have a delicious meal. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So the person you went to, the shop you went to buy this particular Maggi, the person is selling to make profit, not because the person loves you. Now, the person is selling while you are buying. I hope you understand it now. That is the analogy here. This buy you are seeing here, it is somebody's shop. Somebody created this shop. Like, this is trade with Jim's shop on Binance. This is Kade Z World shop on Binance. This is Jenny J shop on Binance. This is Sheriff Mehia shop on Binance. They have their own shop on Binance. You too, you can have your own shop on Binance. As a matter of fact, that's what this video is all about. You having this shop on Binance so that people can come and buy from you. Now, these guys that have this shop, you can see buy in front of them, but they actually want to sell at the other end. They are not buying. I hope you get me now. So you as a customer that you are going to the Maggi store, the person selling the Maggi for you is selling while you are buying. That is how it is here. So these people are actually buying this Maggi to go and cook at home. While those at the back end, this guy trade with James, is actually selling to those people to make profit. And that's what we want to become. We want to have our own shop here and do this. And the same thing is here. This guy selling this ABBA 123 is actually buying from people. Why? If you come, let's say you have excess Maggi at home, let's say you won a competition online and they gave you 5,000 carton of Maggi. What do you want to use 5,000 carton of Maggi for? So in order to make profit, you now said, okay, let me sell 4,000 of those Maggi to somebody's shop. You now carry it to somebody's shop. I want this, oh, but I know if you chop and finish, oh, collect this 4,000, this thing, oh, and give me money. What are you doing? The person, the shop you went to, the person will buy from you while you are selling to the person. Meanwhile, you are selling for your own consumption because you just need the money. The Maggi is not useful for you because you can't keep 5,000. It can even expire with time. Do you understand? Why the person will buy from you? You will actually buy lower. It's just like saying you loaded your phone. You wanted to transfer. You wanted to load 1,000 naira. You now mistakenly load 10,000 naira. You now took the 9,000 naira to somebody to sell to. The person will not buy 9,000. The person will buy 8,000 or 8,500. Do you understand? So he will be profitable with 500. Do you get? So you are selling to the person while the person is buying. So the same is here. Do you get it? That is the basic analogy. Like I said, now we note that the margin is now how much? 1.3 and 1.2, right? That's the minimum margin. Now, what does it mean minimum margin means? It means that when you set your own shop here and you come here to set your own shop here, when you subtract the two, to make profit, you have to be above 1.2. Now, I'm going to quickly do a margin calculation for you now. So you see, let's say you are trading with 300k, 300k, and like I used to advise, don't start buying lesser than 10% of what you are trading with, except you are trading lesser than 300k. No, so now what do? We come here, filter, we put 30k. We'll be buying 30k and we'll be selling 300k, right? We'll put 30k here. We'll come here. You can see 30k is you will be buying. You know this is seller. You will be buying at 614.52. And when you come to this buy to search for 300, 614.52, right? And we have, okay, we'll go with this second person. Like I used to explain to you, if you have a difference, a huge difference like this, go with the second person. Don't go with the first person because the first person will vanish as soon as possible. So we are going with the second person, 16.39, 16 point, okay, don't let me confuse you. 616.39 minus 514, right? 0.52. What did I just do? Okay, 614.6. Now we have a margin of 1.87. If you have this, that means you are good to go. You are above 1.2. You are on a profit zone. But if you had if your margin is like 1.1, bros, just respect yourself. Jejely walk out of the market and come back later. That's just it. Do you get? But since we have 1.87, that means you can trade. You are on a profit zone. Let me do another calculation. Let's say you are trading with 500k. So we check 500k, 50k. We check 50k. We check the sell. That's for 614.85, right? And we check 500k. And check the buy. That's 614.85. 616.55 minus 614.85. That's still 1.7. You are still good to go if you are trading with 500. Do you understand me? Meanwhile, if you are trading with 500k, you can still buy at 30k and sell at this price. Okay, like the 30k, how much did we see if we want to see the 30k earlier? Sir? How much did you see? Okay, 14.5. Imagine you are buying 5.1. That is 2.0 naira margin for you. For you. Good. Now, this is another way to calculate your profit. Once you have this now, let's say you have this as your margin. What do you now do? Equals to, right? You will now subtract the least margin, this which is 1.2. The least margin, right? This is 1.2, 0.8. So if you are trading with like, let's say $4,000 multiplied by $4,000, that means on one round you'll be having a profit of 3,360. Meanwhile, your initial profit is supposed to be like 2 times 4,000. That's 8,000, right? But because of Binance charges and all, that's why we have the margin. So that's why I removed the margin 1.2 times 4,000. So you can see the higher your capital. Oh, wait. Yeah. So you can see the higher your capital, the higher your profit. If you are trading with 10,000, you see. Do you understand? And this thing is just for one round. That's where some people make mistake again. They say they expect to get that 20,000 naira daily that is on the flyer on just one round. No, no, it's multiple rounds that will give you this. When you do it over and over and over again, accumulated it like the 3,000 naira, like the 3,000 naira. When you trade it, at least if you want to make 20,000 with this now, that means you have to do 20,000 divided by 3,200, right? You have to do 6 rounds or 7 rounds. Do you understand? So that is basically it. That is basically it. Time has gone. I won't be able to show you how to create ad, but is in my previous video. Trust me, guys. This thing is not hard. This thing is not hard. Sorry, I don't want to exceed my time, so I will not be able to show you how to create ad. If you have questions, please do well to go to the description box and to the comment section and ask your questions specifically. Ask your questions specifically in the comment section. Do you understand? Ask your question specifically in the comment section. And also, if you want to a personal mentorship, a one-on-one mentorship, it is not for free. It will cost you. If you want a one-on-one mentorship, my phone number is 08071919214. 08071919214. My WhatsApp link is also in the description box. So you message me and I'll tell you the cost implication and all. I tell you, it's not for free. It's not for free. Yeah. As a matter of fact, if you are coming, you are paying, and you want personal mentorship, you are paying nothing less than. Okay, let me not say the amount. Sir. Okay, so till I come your way another time. Yes. Before I go, now, if you can see that. Okay. Uh, okay. For those that have been trading, on the norm, that's why I said you should watch till the end. For those that have been trading regularly, make sure make sure once somebody pay you, make sure they drop their phone number in the message box. Do you understand? Make sure that before you release, it's not compulsory, but I think it will help you because Binance just removed phone number on the chat box. I hope you know that by now. So make sure anybody that is paying you, if you are paying somebody, you probably don't need that. But anybody that is paying you, make sure they drop their phone number before you release to them. Advisably. It's not compulsory. If they don't drop it, don't fight them. Don't say you are pillar. No. Do you understand? Just it's just advisable. Yeah. So till I come your way again, for the giveaway, as many people that partake in it, like I said, 4. But I don't know if we have some people who are willing to help others too, and it's more than 4, and they relate to me. We'll relate back to you and see how we can do that. So till I come your way again, I'm still Isaac, and this is the Crypto More. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and comment also. Yeah, thank you very much. I say bye bye.